next comic coming up. Everybody get a nice loud for Mitchell Szczepanczyk.
Thank you. Thank you, Mike. Mike had started his routine by talking about his relationship, and I'm happy to say that I am in a fantastic relationship presently. My girlfriend Sarah and I have been dating actually just last week, marks 16 months that we've been together. Happy to report. Thank you. Keep the money. And it's been great. And among the things that I learned from Sarah, my girlfriend, is that she works as a veterinary nurse. And so I work as a software engineer. I don't know very much about animals. She works with animals a lot. She deals with them every day and knows a lot about animals. And so I've been learning all kinds of fascinating facts about animals. The most fascinating fact that I had learned from Sarah about animals was that dogs always have an erect penis. The reason this is the case is because they have a bone inside their penis. Yes, we are now continuing the penis routine here at Stand-Up Seminary at Lincoln Lodge. The fourth routine tonight is going to have dick jokes. And this is going to be all dick jokes, but there's not dick jokes at the end. You'll see what I mean in a moment. It turns out that dogs always have an erect penis. And the reason that's the case is because they have a bone inside their penis. And it's known that it even has a name. It's called an os penis. os-penis. Os from the Latin word for bone, because there's a bone there. And it turns out that me spelling that out loud with a microphone in front of an audience in a high pressure situation, suddenly I get flashbacks to being in a spelling bee in middle school. There's a pronouncer right there who would say something like, "Your word is os penis." Can I have the definition, please? It's the bone in a dog's dick. Can I have the language of origin, please? Latin. Can you use that in a sentence, please? I have a really os penis. Thank you. Os penises. It turns out that not only do dogs have it, cats have it, as well as certain primates. Chimpanzees have it, gorillas have it, human males don't. Newsflash. But then I thought to myself, what if humans had an os penis? How would things have been different? Well, for one, there wouldn't be the word boner would be either redundant or hilariously appropriate because there'd be a real bone there. Second would be that the entire erectile dysfunction pill industry would go bankrupt immediately. Zero. And those pills, like Viagra or Cialis, run for about $13 per pill each. Well, Mitchell, how do you know that? I looked it up. And it turns out that you don't have to spend the money on that if you're a guy or if you have ED, so that could be quite a considerable cost savings. Let's run the numbers. Let's see, $13 a pill, 6 erections per day, that's going to run to $78 per day. Over a 30-day month, that's going to come to $2,380 savings per month. Awesome. So now I can invest that in Tesla or in DraftKings Sportsbook, or sensible things that you do with your money. Bathrooms. Experiments with bathrooms would certainly be different. Women rightly complain that public bathroom experiences for women are not great. It's going to be even worse for men with os penises. But it wouldn't be what you expect. The floor is going to be immaculate. The ceiling is going to be a mess. So you look up and it's like, oh my God, it's like the worst Rorschach ink blot test I've ever seen. And it's like, are those stalactites? I hope those are stalactites. And I didn't bring, and I left my umbrella at home, shit. And what if your os penis breaks? I broke my toe once, and I had to have my leg in a cast for 7 weeks. For one toe, it's my tiny toe. So, if it breaks, and then what? You're gonna be wearing some kind of weird plastic cast, I guess, or something? And so, but I mean, for anti-masturbation activists, this would be a dream come true. That you just Yep, can't feel a thing. Okay, we don't have to sell cornflakes anymore. We just go with this instead. Some of you get the joke. Quick story. Bylaw 15, subsection 308 of the Rules of Stand-Up Comedy says you're not supposed to explain a joke. I'm going to explain this joke because this is awesome. John Harvey Kellogg, the namesake of the Kellogg's brand of foods, as well as, it turns out, was a very big anti-sex and anti-masturbation activist. There was even a story, which is not true, that he actually invented cornflakes in order to prevent masturbation. Not true, but you should know that, so I wanted to tell you. But then there's also the matter regarding os clitorises. Yes, that is a thing. It turns out that in certain mammalian species, like for example lionesses, that they actually have an os clitoris. For a full-grown lioness that was about 6 feet long, the os clitoris would be about 2 millimeters long. Not very big, but then neither is the clitoris. And then you can imagine the spelling bee for that. Your word is os clitoris. Can I have the definition, please? It's the bone inside the clitoris of certain mammalian species. Can I have the language of origin, please? Latin and Greek. Can you use that in a sentence, please? Even with an os clitoris, most men wouldn't be able to find it. Thank you very much.